Good afternoon, folks. How are we doing? Hope we're well. Yes, it's a bonus stream. Diary worked out, and I thought, yeah, we're pretty close to finishing up. I think we're pretty close to finishing up at least. Machinika Museum. So let's see if we can squeeze an extra stream in. And here we are. Here we are. So before we dive into that, the obligatory shameless plugging. If you're watching this, if you're watching this for the first time, brief introduction. My name is DC Bradshaw. I'm a variety streamer. I am an education guy. I'm also a game designer and streamer. And one of the things I'm doing right now, look at this beautiful segue, is I have a Kickstarter for a tabletop RPG. Specifically, it is a game called Little But Fierce. It is a rewrite of Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, designed to make it accessible by kids as young as 6. So if you have a child that is 6 or older and you would like to play it with them, please take a look at the link. It's in both the YouTube and the Twitch chat, so please follow that and follow along. Please share it with people who may also want to introduce their kids to this enjoyable hobby. Right, shameless plug over. So as I said, we're going to dive right back into Machinika Museum. So I'm going to, in a moment, I'm just going to stop the music. And we're gonna flick over to that. So I've been thoroughly enjoying this game. It's a wonderful little problem-solving game with all sorts of ridiculous chicanery. We are on chapter 6. I believe there are 9 chapters, so we may be able to finish this today. We shall see. We shall see. Let's dive back in. Ooh, volume's a little loud. Let's tweak with that. Right, so I was working on this device, and I got one of these puzzles, which I have seen before. So what I need to do with these is I need to get the green bits onto the circles by moving these yellow bits. And I essentially have 2 controls. I've got one that lets me move the yellow bits up and down, and I have slidey things. And I need to try and not mess this up. It is the goal. So that moves the top one, and those just move the bottom one. Interesting. So that makes my life a little bit harder. So I'm going to move that down, and then nope. No. So it just moves the ones in that direction. Okay, so that is now in the right place there on the left. That is in the right place there on the right. So if I move all of them, that could be bad. What happens? Okay, they can push each other along. Interesting. That is not kind of what I expected to happen. So I'm gonna have to because that's blocking my way. So I'm gonna need to, for this one at the top, I need to get this yellow guy here under round. Not quite sure I'm going to do that. I'm pushing it this way round to here. This one here, I need to do a similar bit of chicanery. What happens if I keep pushing? Oh, they're just doing a push me pull you type thing. Okay, so if I do that, how am I going to do this? Those can't move. Those can't move. Have I just completely messed this up? I mean, I might have completely messed this up now. There is a very real possibility I have just completely balls this up, and I now can't, in fact, do it. That would be very annoying if that were the case, because I think I may have just made this impossible. Ooh, dearie me. Reset. Is that reset? No, that moves the red blocks. I have not completely ballsed this up. I've partially ballsed it up, which I'll take as an improvement over completely ballsing it up. So I've now pushed these too far. Okay, so what am I going to do about that? Well, I've got these guys going the wrong way round. So let's try and fix my mistake first. So if I move the yellow ones... Oh, crud. Right, I need to move... Which one round? That to there. Oh, God, right. Move those... No. Oh, bloody hell. Right. Right. I can now move those down, switch them over, And that pushes those into the right place. Great. Those are now in the right place. That's something. That's something. And I need to move the red blocks round like that. And then I push that round to there. Yeah. Okay. And what happens if I do the same on the other side? So that goes to there. I then move the red bits the other way, and I keep pushing it round. Done it. Done it. Done it. Haha! Victorious. Right. What now? There's something in the bin? Or in that container? Oh, the machine I used last time wants to interact with this. Well, isn't that curious? Is that going in the hole? Okay. Wasn't this the machine of ultimate destructive power that I was warned against last time? Have I just made a bomb? Is it a torpedo? I feel pushing this button is a terrible idea. So that's what the stone powered. Okay. Right, so what we got here, we've got some things I can spin around. Interesting. There's a hole there. Let me use my... Can I use my thingy camera on this? Yeah, let's have a little shoogle in here. Let's see what's broken. Okay. Right, and then I need to... Ha! Okay, so I'm not going to be able to fix this. So I need to move it a bit further the other way. So I need to take my telescopy thing out and shift it a little more anti-clockwise, then it'll shift into place. Okay, okay. So let's get out of this. And just a smidge. There we go. There we go. I mean, that seems better. Am I going to press the ominous red button? Okay, so... Oh. Okay, so I've got to adjust this to get it into the green area. Okay. Alright, yeah. Oh, is it a one or t'other type thing? Okay, so it can't push it halfway. Interesting. So I've got to find the combination of ons and offs with this to make... That's close. That's too far. So I go back that way. No, that's a really big swing there. No, not that way. What about that and that? That, no, that's way too far. Too far. Too far. Better. No, too far. Okay, right. Just lurking while I rest between jobs on a hand ban. Rightly so, Mash. Take care of yourself, okay? You do realize you're using the TYG account, right? No, too far, right. Okay, so that does... I mean, I should probably measure how far these things go. That would be sensible, right? But that would be way too sensible. Shall I do this? Shall I try and figure out... Shall I try and maths the shit out of this? I mean, that's one way to do it. So this one here, assuming... So it goes 4 things. 4 notches. Okay. That goes there. That's 2. This one goes a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one goes 2. This one goes 3. And the last one goes 4. Okie doke. So I know how much each of these go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I want a total of 13. So in theory, that means I just use the first one on the third one. Assuming this is... Nope. Nope. I got my first one down as 9. Oh, well, because I've still got that one up. Crud. Right, first one and third one. No, too far. Is it 12? 12 I need to go? Possibly. 1 second, I need to answer the door. Right, we're back. Right, so I miscounted this. Oh, because they're not full ones, are they? I was doing a bit of rounding there, and I shouldn't have. Right. So let's treat it as 12 in my counting. So how do I make 12? Got 4, 2, 9, 2, 3, 4. So I could make 12 using... probably not the 9. If I use my 4, 2, 2, and... Let's do that. 4, 2, 2, 4. Is that good enough? Yeah. Mathsed the shit out of it. Second time. Well, I've got to pull this, haven't I? It does look like I'm building a mortar of some sort, I'm not going to lie. Right, what the heck is this? So it's some sort of pattern. The energy bar is damaged. Well, let's try and yank this out with some pliers. Okay, and let's yank out another one and replace it. Can I yank out another one and replace it? Or do I need to... I have to replace the... Yeah, I got that. So, I mean, let's have a shuggle. No shuggling? I just want to yank another one out and clone it. Not clone it. 3D print another one. Right. I need to... Yeah, I know. I was paying attention-ish. Right. Is there another one I can use from another part of this? The screw is strange. Okay, let's screw strangely. Right, so what do I need? I need that guy. I love this mechanic. This mechanic's great. And we'll lock that in, and then we need a circle. Do we have a circle, or do I have to just make it up with semicircles or something? I might not have a circle. Oh, I can just use like 6 of them. What if I use 6 of them? Can we do that? There we go. There we go. This gives me ominous green control rod. This bar is burning hot. I can't touch it with my bare hands. Roar. So let's use pliers. I found a radioactive bar. Can I 3D print another radioactive bar? No, I can't. Okay. Well, that feels not like a control rod, but... I would have thought a control rod was the opposite, like a cooling rod or something like that. What in the heck is this? Okay. Oh, God. I'm going to hate this puzzle. I'm going to hate this puzzle. Okay, so if I press a button on, it switches on itself and any that it's got a line adjacent to it. So that does all of them. That does all of them. That does those. That does those. If I do that one, it's going to turn that one off. Which is annoying. No, it's not. Oh, that's the only one. I'm so close. I'm so close. Huh, okay. Okay. Interesting. That just says that one and not all the others. That is not how I expected that to behave. Interesting. Oh, so red means like a double tap. That's what it is, right? So red means it's got two things giving it energy, right? It's not an on or an off. It's too powerful. Okay, right. That's interesting. So I need to think about which selectively of the... Let's go back to the start. I think let's turn these off. Right. So let's turn that on. I can't then have this one on, so it can't be this one. That. That. This. That. This one. That. That's it, right? Cool. I was expecting that to be more unpleasant. Alright. Let's press the button. What could possibly go wrong? I think I'm going to blow up my lab here. Nice! The engine works, but better stop it for now. No need to set my workshop on fire. Sounds like in a chapter to me. Another box, this time with a crowbar. Right, let's see what ridiculous things they got up to this time. November 13th, Preliminary Discovery Report. Of the 8 machines from this unusual expedition, this one is by far the most problematic, even dangerous. Its extraction brought us a number of problems, and the object's unpredictable nature caused a few wounds to Dr. Ass Face, along with his interns, who was in charge that afternoon. We're guessing that this machine's purpose is to act as a link between the arse and the orbs, thanks to its many cables. Again, definitely not smart. 100% not smart. As a safety measure, the device has been unplugged and dismantled into separate pieces before being sent to Earth. Field Team 416, led by Colonel Scroot. That's a stupid name. Note, it is advised to not power it up again before putting it on display in the museum. Anything on the back? Yes. R14 and some sort of stamp, which we'll see. Right, I'm just going to take a quick picture of that in case I need to be referencing this later on. Right. Okie doke. Crowbar. Am I just going to break the lock off this time? Okay. Did anyone see a code on it? Or am I just crowbarring this? Yeah, we're crowbarring it, right? Up we get. Right, what on earth do we have now? Right, well, R14 was definitely a thing, right? So we have power. It looks like an incredibly complicated, like, bento box thing. Okay, so I presumably got to move these into that position? Oh, they are in that position. So what, pray tell, does it do? Can we open any of these? Are these boxes? I mean, they look a bit like boxes, right? I mean, let's just try, for lack of a better idea, titting about. Oh, was it not in that position? It was in that position, right? Right, so that one doesn't move. Interesting. Oh, there are things written on F, G, 73, C, 9. What the heck? Let me look at that picture again. Oh, I don't have the letter anymore. I mean, that probably means it wasn't important, but... yeah, okay. Interesting. Right. That's an E. 9. What am I going to do with these? E9. 46. 2. 2. Is it put matching sides kind of together? This one doesn't move, which is interesting. Is that one with an 8 on the top? Or an 8 actually rather on the bottom? Not that I've seen. It's got 8, 9 on it. I'm a little confused, I'm not going to lie. What's the logic here? F? I mean, it's not going to be arranged like A, B, C, D, E, F, I don't think, because we don't have the right stuff to do that, to my knowledge. 2, E. It's odd that we can't move this one, the white one, that is. That's strange. Let's look at these, see if there's anything that's obvious. We don't have the crowbar anymore either. Little unclear. I mean, in theory, I could turn these dials to be what it says on some of these boxes. Is that useful? Maybe. Could try it. So this one has C67 on it. This orange box has got C67 on it. So let's try that. Let's turn this to C, which is up there. 67. Okay, yeah, okay, right. So that's how we open all these boxes. I've got a thing. The question is, why can I move all them about then? Oh, is it just so I can see them? Is it literally just so I can see them? Okay, right, well that's a solvable problem then. Right, so we've done that one. This one is P something. He says it's a solvable problem, immediately messes up. P46, right. Okay. P46. Right, and let's grab the things. I don't know if it'll close again. No, it doesn't. Clearly, they don't close when you open the next one. But let's do them one by one. Sod it. Right, which ones have we not done? Green guy. Green guy is 73F. F 73. So we get another thing. Ooh, multiple things. A cable and another cable. It's like Christmas. Right. What about the white one? This is E9. Just E9. Okay. No, not E9. Interesting. I mean, that looks like E9 to me, right? So, interestingly, that did not open. Okay, let's try a different one. What have we not opened yet? This green guy. So this is K. That looks like a K to me, right? Right. K... Oh, that's K09. Oh, that's written around the sign. That's what it is. That's what it is. Hang on. So let's do K9, right? More cables. What on earth am I going to build out of this? Right. We've not opened. Let's do the blue one, and then we'll deal with the white one in a second. Right. So it's 2. Oh, it's saying 22. No. What is that? A B? It's really hard to see that. Right. Oh. Right, let's do that as 22. And worst case, we just end up trying a load of stuff. Okay, that isn't a B. Is it a G? Must be a G. Yeah. Another gizmo. And the last one is written round the side. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it is E. We're pretty sure at least. And it starts with a 2. Oh, it starts with a 9 and finishes with an 8. 98. There we go. Right. We now got a lot of crap. What does one do with the crap? What did this machine do to deserve being dismantled? Let's get to it. Chapter 7. Reassembling the thing I was not meant to reassemble. I get a feeling we're not going to finish this today. But that's okay. I'm absolutely enjoying this. A machine shipped in separate pieces? They really do everything they can to make my life more miserable. Let's look at it. Right. So I've got to figure out how to put this together. Okay. Alrighty. Right. Right. Okay. So we've got... What do I have? I mean, I've just got a lot of stuff, right? Question is, how do the cables attach? Oh, I've just got the whole bunch of them. Some kind of cable? Yes. For some reason, these parts were shipped separate from the machine's base. More work for me, I guess. Yeah, okay. The question is, how in the frickin' heck does it go together? Either this is a very small Wi-Fi antenna or something could be hanged onto this. Right. It has begun. Okay. Right. You found a machine part. Okay, so that does not go. There we go. Right. Nope, not that. It's not that. I mean, I'll prove it doesn't work. There you go. You want the one with 3 things. We want the one with 3 things. Yeah. I got it. I got it. Okay, that goes there. There we go. Right. Let's push the button. Who knows what the cables do? I guess we'll find out. Right, that. It looks like this dial could slide on this track, but it won't move. Okay. Well, that's kind of weird. I really feel I shouldn't be staring with lasers in my eyes. Do these rotate? Not quite sure how I interact with this one. Oh. How did I do that? I twist it. Okay. It's looking at me. This is unnerving, right? It's not just me. Okay, so I've put a lot of cables on this. What does that possibly achieve? These 3 pistons are not made of the same metal as the rest of the machine. Well, that's fun. So what do these cables do? So I can spin this around to match a symbol, but what symbol? What's different between each of these? Is there anything different between each of them? I mean, they all look the same to me. So what, pray tell, am I meant to do with them? How does it match to this? Oh, I can spin these around. I mean, that's... What's the frickin' point? These are different, the black circular bits, right? But I can't, like, manipulate them. Oh, we found metallic eyes. Interesting. Could I put metallic eyes on this? Maybe, maybe. Okay, yeah, I could put metallic eyes on it. No. No, 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 right. 2, 4, 3. That's got 4, that's got 2. I want it in a variation that's got a 3 on there as well. So 3 is on that one. 4. Oh, there's 5. There's 4 in the middle, right? So 3 and 2. 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Right, so that now... I can power these up. What is this? Okay, red track, blue track, red track, blue track. Red, blue, red, blue, red, blue. Right. You found a semiconductor. Another semiconductor. Another semiconductor. Do I want to copy any of these? I can indeed copy them. Do I need to? Difficult to say. It feels like I need to get a track from like here to here, right? So if I go up and there, that goes down to here, and then go like that, round to there, and then that. Does that do it? Confused. What's the significance of the red and the blue? Obviously they're different tracks. Are there blue semiconductors somewhere? Presumably there are other puzzles I could be doing right now. So this is some sort of get it from one place to another type thing. Not quite. Not quite. Yeah, it's off by like a... by honestly not a lot, which is annoying because it's almost right. Or at least it feels like it's almost right. Okay, these have different symbols on them. Okay. We're getting closer to be able to figure this one out. So what's that? It's got a square bit on the bottom. Okay, that did something. Right, so this one is a circle, circular bottom, like that, and a nodule in the middle, right? Okay, okay, okay. Let's try the fourth puzzle. Second puzzle, I'm going to have to come back to in a second. Do we want them all the same? What do we think? That is a thing. What am I trying to achieve here? So, okay, so these... Okay, I think I see what we're getting at here. So that laser needs to go all the way through, and it's not while these things are in the way. Okay. So that's going through there. Let's go in further. Lurking, but hi, cyborg noise. Right, so that one's in the right place. That one is not in the right place. Ugh. Reckon. Oh, got it. By accident. By absolute accident. But I'll take that. A win's a win. Right, let's figure out this one. So this one looks like a pointy hat. Any particular pointy hat? No, I think it's that pointy hat. It's got just long lines and that at the bottom. Okay. So that's 3 of them done. Yeah, we're definitely not finishing today. I'm not convinced I'm going to finish this chapter today, frankly. Right. Give me 1 second. Right, I'm going to have to wrap up today. So we're going to have to cut this one short, I'm afraid. We're going to raid over to Emmy. And we will carry on with this next week, all right? Okay, sorry for wrapping up quickly, but needs must and all that. Okie doke. Right, hope everyone has a lovely weekend. Take care of yourselves, all right? And we're going to raid across in just a second. Okay, right, bye.